This past Monday, I was on the way to the airport to go to New York for the Rebbe's 30th yahrzeit. Thanks to credit card points and mileage, I was able to do it. Be there in New York for this special time. On the way to the airport, I felt I had a few minutes and I was going to stop in to the hospital to see if there were any Jews who could use a word of encouragement and a visit. Sure enough, there was this 101-year-old woman in the hospital here in Santa Fe, and I was fortunate to visit with her. She was recovering from an illness, and her mind is sharp, very sharp woman, and we had a beautiful chat. The first thing she said to me was, when she saw me walking in, she said, I'm not religious. I said, you're Jewish? She said, yes. So I said, I'm Jewish, you're Jewish. It's not about if you're religious or what kind of Jew you are. The Rebbe has taught us that a Jew is a Jew and we have a core soul within us. It got me thinking that we need to really share this idea. The idea that we all have a Yiddish and a Neshama, and there's no difference between Jew and Jew. Sometimes we hear it, and I've been hearing it over and over again, more recently, around the Rebbe's yahrzeit, and especially my visit to New York. Stories and stories how the Rebbe spent time with individuals without having any inclination or idea about their religiosity, how religious they are, how religious they're going to be, with no commitment of being more religious, just to help another Jew, because the Rebbe sincerely felt the connection to every single Jew. We heard last week, as a celebration for Sarah and Levi's Sheva Brachot, we had Levi's uncle who founded the Friendship Circle, International Friendship Circle, to help children and adults with special needs. It was based on the Rebbe's outlook of how every person has a soul, and we have to look deeper than the external factors of their capabilities and their handicap to see the soul within them. And he showed us a beautiful painting of a girl with special needs who could only use her eyes, her visual eyes, to see on a monitor, and because she has no function of the rest of her body, very little function of the rest of her body, and they got her a computer that she could visualize and she could see things, and through that she came up with this beautiful self-portrait. And another person she painted, or she sketched out, was the Rebbe. It's so vivid, and it's incredible what a person could do beyond what their body is capable of. This was driven home again when I came to New York and visited and heard stories and saw the thousands of people who visited the Rebbe's resting place because they felt the connection. People from all different types of walks of life, older, younger, and they feel that they understand the Rebbe's vision, they understand the Rebbe is still inspiring them, the Rebbe's teachings, the Rebbe's life. Most importantly for me, anyways, was visiting with our daughter and son-in-law, Rivki and Mendel, and their children, the grandkids, who are embarking on a journey. And they are going to Arizona, Santan Valley, Arizona, an up-and-coming community with 100,000 people, just barely starting out. There's no synagogue, no other synagogues, and there's no other religious organizations. They're starting a Chabad center in Santan Valley, Arizona, about an hour and a half from Phoenix. Why are they doing it? Again, because of the Rebbe, their teachings and their studies about the Rebbe's outlook about reaching out to every single Jew. And I'm very proud of them, youngsters, next generation. They have not merited to see the Rebbe himself, but they are still understand the idea of every single Jew is important. Every person is important. And we have to reach out to them and help them connect to their soul. So it's Chabad of Santan Valley, CSV. They are raising funds, seed money, to be able to go out in a month and start a brand new Jewish center. So if you have, I would encourage you, I'd love to help them start on their journey. If you could help them with a donation for CSV Chabad of Santan Valley, please do so. May we all see each other for who we are, the depths of our soul. Let us continue being inspired by the Rebbe's outlook in life. It's going to make the world a better place. Shabbat Shalom.